The secret to resilience, it's not what you think. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Tony Robbins. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Confucius. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. Be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. Rumi. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Hermann Hesse. The difference between a strong man and a weak one is that the former does not give up after a defeat. Woodrow Wilson. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. Steve Maraboli. Persistence and resilience only come from having been given the chance to work through difficult problems. Gevert Tooley. You build resilience by training yourself to deal with uncertainty. Brian Tracy. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Robert F. Kennedy. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Napoleon Hill. There is no education law like adversity. Benjamin Disraeli. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Robert Jordan. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. The human spirit is stronger than anything that can happen to it. C.C. Scott. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. J.K. Rowling. Rock bottom will teach you lessons that mountaintops never will. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Roy T. Bennett. Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have strength. Napoleon Bonaparte. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Bob Marley. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert H. Schuller. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one who has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Mary Holloway. Resilience is not about how you endure, it's about how you recharge. Sean Aker. Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. Elizabeth Edwards. She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. Elizabeth Edwards. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Confucius. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Albert Einstein. Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. Lance Armstrong. Scars are not signs of weakness. They are signs of survival and endurance. Rodney A. Winters. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Carl Jung. Life is not about how fast you run or how high you climb, but how well you bounce. Vivian Komori. No matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggles changed your life for the better. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Leonard Cohen. You don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Epicurus. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Haruki Murakami. No matter how bleak or menacing a situation may appear, it does not entirely own us. It cannot take away our freedom to respond or our power to persevere.